All right, time to do a little bit of core work here. Core on and off the floor, both. All you need for this is something to lay on, the floor. That's it. We are going to start with a little bit of warming up, just warming up those deep muscles in your abs, and then going ahead and getting onto the floor, maybe doing a little bit of standing up first stuff first. Oh, it's been one of those days. Okay, I'm going to start in the middle of your body, so the hips are going right and left. I always get nervous when I do a core video because I don't have a strong core. I have never had a strong core, so it's always very humbling to do one of these for me. 4 more. 4. But you guys asked for it, so you got it. Okay, tailbone back, tailbone forward. Tuck your tailbone under. So this is a pelvic tilt. Tuck it under. Tailbone back. Tuck it under. Back and forward. And 4. And that's 3. 2 more. 2. All right. Moving through the rib cage. Ribs left and right. So I'm trying to keep the hips still, right where my hands are, right at the pelvis. That part of your body is staying quiet. And I'm moving in the middle of my body, moving the rib cage back and forth. Your thoracic spine, middle spine. Okay, hold it in the middle. Try to lift your chest up and down. So this is extending your middle spine, extending that thoracic spine, opening up the space between your rib cage and your hips, lengthening that distance. Good. All right, now the shoulders down and up. Elevate those scapula, your shoulder blades. Push down, elevate your shoulder blades, push down. Shoulder blades up, slide them down. Shoulder blades up, slide them down. Good. Push them down. 2 more. You should feel like your arms come back behind you, not forward. So when you push down, you don't want to push this way. This is actually opening up your shoulder blades. I want you to bring those shoulder blades down and together, almost making a little X on your back. So the shoulder blades make an X on your back and they head for the opposite hip. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Okay. Oblique rotation. Turn the shoulders right. Turn the shoulders left. Now, as you do that, I want you to go ahead and take your hands, put your fingers on your shoulders, and then look at your arms as you rotate. Try to make sure that those elbows are staying at the same height and you don't have one dropping and one lifting. 6 more. That's 6 and 5. 4 more. 4. This is actually core work here. We're using those obliques to rotate the body. 2. 1 more. Good. And then we're going to use the obliques in a similar way to rotate your lower half versus your upper half. So you're going to keep your upper body quiet, and we're going to take that right knee up, and what we're going to try to do is bring the right knee across your body and open. Cross and open. Cross and open. So you're working at the hip, your inner and outer thigh, your hip muscles, but also the obliques are working to stabilize through your body and to stop your torso from rotating. Good. 2 more. Whoop. 1 more time. You might lose your balance like I just did. All right, relax those arms for a second. All right, same thing. We're using these obliques on the left side to stop your body from rotating as your knee goes across your body and comes back out. So you're keeping your upper body quiet and the lower body moves. And your hips are moving with your leg. So I'm not trying to keep my hips still and just move my knee across my body. My whole pelvis is rotating, but I'm trying to keep the shoulders, the chest still. Good. Stability, stability, stability. Mobility, stability, the 2 important things we're working on here. 2 more. Whoop. I want my balance. 1 more. Good. All right, relax. Put those legs down. Woo. Walk out those feet a little bit. Okay, we are going to go ahead, roll down to your mat. So you're doing a forward fold. If you do yoga, Pilates, you know the feel of this. You're walking down your legs to the mat, then we're going to walk our hands all the way out. If you need to drop onto the knees, you can. Then we're going to walk the hands all the way back in and walk up your body. Walk up to a standing position again. So here's what it looks like. Your toes are just at the edge of the mat. We're going to take a deep breath. If you know Pilates breath, go ahead and do that. I'm going to exhale and walk down all the way to the mat. Now I'm going to walk my hands out along the mat, all the way out. I'm going to see if I can get out so that I am on my toes and straight arms in a plank. I'm going to hold this plank position. Then I'm going to see if I can bend my elbows a little bit and push back up. Now I'm going to walk my hands back to my toes and walk your hands up your body. Now I'm going to have you do something a little bit different this time when we get out there to that plank position. Once again, you're going to walk down your body. And before we get into that little bit of a mini push-up, walk your body out, I'm going to have you really make it an active plank. So walk out to your plank. Now if there is just no way you can come here, go ahead and drop your knees, or you can come down on your elbows. All right, either one of those. Now while you're in that plank, shoulders away from your ears. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Pull your belly button in as hard as you can. Squeeze your butt. Flex your feet. Drop your heels. Push your heels out toward the floor. Really making that an active movement. Now see if you can bend those elbows a little bit. Ooh, my toes are sliding. Woo! Come on, back up. Walk those feet back. Walk those hands back, I'm sorry. All right. And walk yourself up your body. All right, I'm going to come onto my mat because my toes slid so bad that time. Last time, we're walking down. Walking out along the floor. Find your plank, whatever your plank is. And once you're there, actively engage everything. Shoulders away from your ears, shoulder blades sliding down. Pull that belly button in like somebody's tickling your belly. Squeeze your butt as hard as you can. Make apples, not applesauce. Flex your ankles, push your heels toward the wall behind you. Engage, engage, engage. Squeeze everything. Now bend those elbows a little bit and push away from the floor. Whew. All right, and then go ahead and lower your knees. Drop your knees down. All right, we're on the floor. We're going to stay on the floor. All righty? We're doing a short plank. Elbows and knees. Hands are flat. Curling your toes under. What I want you to do is think about engaging through the abdominals and pull up through your middle and pick up your knees. And hold that short plank. And then lower everything back down. Relax back into that child's pose. Oh, lovely. Okay, once again, forearms flat. Try to get your elbows under your shoulders. Curl your toes underneath your ankles. Pull up through your abdominals. Pick up your knees. Hold that short plank. Engage those abdominals. Pull up your belly button as hard as you can. Make sure you're breathing. All right, lower everything down. Sit back into your hips. Child's pose. We're going to do 2 more of these. Okay, come on forward. Weight is in your elbows and in your toes. Lift up those knees. Engage those abdominals. Pull your belly button up. Make sure you're not rounding up into your hips. So you're keeping your body as flat as you can. Your knees are just barely floating off the floor. Lower those knees down. Sit back into that child's pose. Whew. I'm doing this first for a couple reasons. One, because it's hard and I want to do it before you guys get tired. And also, if you can't hack this with your knees, you can jump over it. Skip it and move on to something else. Okay, one more time. Curl those toes under. Engage those abdominals. Pull up those knees. Hold that stretch. Hold that contraction, rather. Okay, lower down. Whew, enough of that. Alrighty, gang, we're going to go onto your belly button. Ugh. Elbows out to the side. Stack one hand on top of the other. Forehead resting on your hands. Alright? First thing I want you to do is think about there's like a thumbtack underneath your navel. So you're going to pull your belly button away from the floor, pushing the pubic bone down just a little bit. So you're basically squeezing your butt and tucking your tailbone a little bit. Pull that belly button up. All right? And we're going to try to keep that belly button pulled up away from the floor as you press your hands into your forehead and lift, 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 lift. So keep that belly button pulled up, lifting up those arms, lifting that chest. Ooh, I'm not getting very far today. And relax down. All right? Really engaging that middle back on this one. Once again, take a deep breath. Exhale, pull the belly button up, tuck your tailbone, lift, 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 lift through your torso. Try not to push your belly button into the floor. And relax down. Deep breath in. All right, exhale, pull the belly button up, tuck the tailbone, lift, 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 lift. Inhale down. Oh my goodness, one more time. Pull the belly button in, tuck the tailbone, exhale, lift, 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 lift. And relax down. Whew. Lots of scapular work there. Okay, come onto your back. Some old school stuff here. Okie dokie. Bend your left knee, extend your right leg out. We're doing a one arm, one leg dead bug. You know, normally we do two hands together. This one we're doing one arm. Okay, so I've got a straight leg, I've got a straight arm. I'm going to try to bend my elbow, bend my knee, and make everything meet in the middle. So I'm lifting my head, and then I'm extending everything out without touching the floor. Now, if this is hard on your neck, when you extend everything out, you can drop your head back down. You can also take your right hand and bring it behind your head to support your neck. So this is what it looks like. In, extend out, reach. And in, and out, and in, and out. All right, I'm going twice as fast. Out and in. Reach and squeeze. Reach and squeeze. Woo. Keep going. Out and in. Working a little bit across the body. So we're working on the diagonal here across your torso. Every time you bring that knee and elbow in, I want you to think about pulling in through your abdominals, engaging that transverse abdominis, pulling that belly button in. 2 more. All right, relax. Good job. Put everything down. Let your neck relax just for a second. A lot of times that's the weak link in the chain, the neck. Okay, the kinetic chain. Extend your left leg straight, left arm straight. We are going slow to start with, all right? Bring that knee into the elbow. Extend everything out straight. Knee to the elbow. Bring it out straight. And again. 2 more slow. 1 more. Okay, double time, twice as fast. In, extend. In, extend. Once again, engage those abdominals. Pull that abdominal wall in towards your spine. Don't hold your breath. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's all the same stuff we do every time. All right, keep going. We're getting there. You're supporting your neck if you need to. I'm supporting my head for sure on this side. I've got my left hand behind my head. I've got my left elbow on the floor. I'm just supporting that neck a little bit. 4 more. 4, 3, 2 more. 2. Last one. Whew. All right, relax. Good one. Put those feet down. Relax your head. Relax your neck. Relax that jaw. Okay. We're going to do, what are we going to do? We are going to do, we're going to do knee circles. Knee circles. Knees above the hips. Your knees at a right angle. Your ankles at a right angle. I want you to imagine you're holding between your feet a paintbrush. And what we're going to do is take those feet in a circle, and we're going to use that paintbrush to paint a circle on the floor. And I'm going the same direction every time. I'm going to circle 8 times this way. Now what I'm looking for here is for your hips to stay still. So if I had like a bowl of ramen balanced on your belly, it would not be sloshing side to side. It would stay put. It would just sit there nice and still. 2 more. Decided I'd branch out from the coffee and ice water metaphor I usually use. Circle. Other way. Same thing. So keep those hips still. 7 more. 6 more. Woo! 5 more. Last 4. All right, 3 more, you guys. 3 more. Ugh. My circles are getting bigger and bigger, which makes them harder. I gotta get them tighter. 1 more time. Woo! All right, good job. All right, put those feet down. Relax your abdominals just for a second. We're almost done. I just have one more thing I want to do with you. Okay. Tick-tock. Goes the clock. Both legs up. Trying to keep your feet above your knees, above your hips. So you don't want your legs here, and you really don't want your legs here. That's hard on the back for what we're going to do. So you want your feet, ideally, right above your hips. Okay? First thing we're going to do is easy. Hands out to the side, palms down. You're going to keep those feet together. You're going to tilt your hips to the right. This is my right, might be your left. And hold them there. Then I'm going to bring them through the middle and tilt them to the left. Now notice my feet are staying together. Other side. Now maybe this is hard for you, and this might be as far as you want to go. This might be where you need to quit. And that's fine. All right, what we're doing is we're pulling in some oblique work here. Because here we are again with the lower body rotating and the upper body staying still. So you see my shoulders are not leaving the floor. Your arms act like stabilizers. 3 more. And of course, you know we're going to make it harder, especially now that you've already done a bunch. 2. Through the middle. 1 more time like this. 1. And through the middle. Okay, bend those knees just for a second. Option 2, hands in close. Once again, I'm going to extend those legs up. Now, if you start doing this and it starts to bother your back, bend your knees and do this with a short arc, bent knee. Okay? We are going long arc. All right, tilt your knees to the right. Tilt and hold, hold, hold. You're off of your left hip, and then tilt the other way to the left. You're up off your right hip. Now, you should feel like you're having to work a little harder to stop your legs from flopping all the way over. Other side, keep those feet together. Keep going. Getting over there is not the hard part. It's staying there, right? Staying there. Other side, get over there and stay there. Balance on that hip. 2 more times. Other way. Stay on that hip. 1 more time. Other way. Stay on that hip. Now I know that was an uneven number, but I'm going to stop it there. We're going to do one more version. For this one, I'm going to take my hands off my body. Okay? We're going to do 8. Now I'm going to count my 8, but your pace might be different from mine, especially if you're trying to stop and hold it a little bit. Okay, so my legs are up. I'm going to tilt to this side first. I'm going to tilt there and hold it. Woo. All right, and I'm going to slowly come through the middle. I'm going to tilt to the other side, and I'm going to hold it, hold it, hold it. I have to slow these down so I can really balance. Bring them back to the other side. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Whew, that was 3 for me. Holding, holding, holding. There's 4. You're trying not to use your elbows against the floor. All the stability is happening at your waist. All right, over to the other side. It's number 6. Over to the other side. Number 7. Whew. All right, one more time. Back to the other side. That's number 8. I'm holding it. And I am done. Okay, feet down. Extend your arms above your head. Your legs go straight out. Pull that belly button in. Think about bringing your low back a little bit farther, a little bit closer to the floor. And then relax that low back. Bring those hands up, over. Rest your pinkies on the floor. Once again, pull the belly button in. Bring that low back a little closer to the floor. And then relax. Bend one knee, I don't care which one, and drop it out to the side. We're just doing a couple stretches, we're done. All right, bring that knee back in the middle, extend that leg out, other side. Bend the knee, open the knee out to the side. Relax that stretch. Bring those knees together. Tilt your knees to one side and turn your head to look the other direction. So ear toward the floor in the opposite direction. Coming back through the middle, tilt your knees the other way, and the head goes opposite the knees. All right, back to the middle. Grab those legs behind the knee and go ahead and rock those knees side to side. Just rock it to baby. All right, I'm going to cross my ankles and rock and roll my way up. Come on up. Woo. Good, deep breath up. Look, I'm right in between the light. You can tell it's getting late. Exhale down. We are done. I did it. You did it. Good job.